Life is an endless problem solving journey. You solve one set of problems and the new set arrives. So since it's a lifelong, problem solving journey. Today let's look at do not emotionalize your trouble because trouble is already an emotion. Okay. So in today's 7 minutes of inspiration, let's have a deeper look at troubled lives, and how to stay happy amidst trouble because that's what you have to do. You need to live every day of your life.
She's a lady, she's a cancer.
Yes, previously we had a session on poisoning your mind. We noted that we have more sick minds than sick bodies because most of the time, many people poison their mind through their mental process, their mental thinking process. They don't think right. And when you don't think right, it is very easy for you to become a dropout of life, a dropout of a career, a dropout of a vision, a dropout of a talent, a dropout of an event, a dropout of a marriage, a dropout of a school, a dropout of everything. So the only way to handle that dropout syndrome of life is to understand that mind needs nourishment all the time. And that's the reason why we give you the 7 minutes of inspiration. So then, people who drop out of life, people who have out of visions, out of marriages, out of relationships, friendships, have poisoned their minds at that particular moment. And we told you the signs that show that you're a dropout of life. If you missed our last week's 7 minutes of inspiration, please go to the description section below and find the link. Watch, share, as well as gives us a thumbs up if you find this useful content. And don't forget to subscribe in case you are a new subscriber to the channel. That we've said, today let's look at life as an endless problem solving journey. Oh, I love life. I've solved a lot of problems. It's as if it has been drama on my side. It is very fulfilling to see that every problem gets confronted to you, you solve it. It is very fulfilling. So in life, many people fear problems. But this is what you have to understand. There is no other way. You will be as great as the many problems you solve. You'll be as successful as the number of problems you solve. Whoever doesn't want to solve problems, whoever doesn't like trouble, you'll become a dropout of life. Yes. Because all people who drop off life, of visions, of careers, of workplaces, they fear solving problems. Okay? Now, today let's teach you how not to emotionalize trouble and live. Live. Every home has a prayer, the Chinese say. A lion has to fight off flies, be it being a strong animal. So everybody has problems and they have a different set of challenges to deal with. So then, if everyone has trouble and each one of us a different set of trouble or problems, whatever you call it, it is your personal responsibility to know how not to emotionalize trouble because trouble itself is an emotion enough. What do we do most of the time? When we get into a circumstance which is not good enough, which is not, because I always want to use positive words because this is a positive channel, which is not, which you may call a misfortune, whatever. Many of us drop off. Many of us emotionalize. Many of us build a mountain out of moles through speech, through words, the phrases you use. So in today's 7 minutes, I want to remind you and I want to bring this to your attention that the only way you can deal with trouble in your life is not to emotionalize it. When you fall into any situation in life which is not desirable, do not emotionalize it. And how do we emotionalize trouble? Over talking about it, overthinking about it, and over giving it power, overestimating it to determine who we are and what we are going to become in the next, season of our lives. Always remember, every home has a prayer. Everybody has their set of problems. Each one of us has their own set of troubles. How we deal with them is the level of growth, is the level of the next life you're going to live, is the level of success you're going to reach. So I've solved a lot of problems. As if I love life. I love life. I don't know whether there's anything that can come and knock me down. You knock me down, you've given me the best thing because I love challenges. You see, when you are When you train the brain to enlarge enough and then to give it a lot of information, it's always looking for things to solve. And that's why I'm the ladies guide. Because we solve these things all the time and we get it. You can't guide when you're not part of the challenge. Okay? So learn in life to be emotionalized by beautiful things, but don't be emotionalized by trouble. When something happens to you and you don't have any solution for it, don't emotionalize it at that particular moment. It has happened, it has happened. But if possible, deal with the cause. Because most of the time, trouble is as a result of a consequence of something. Okay? So see trouble before it comes and avoid it. You must be prudent. You must be prudent. Because when you're not prudent, most of the time, everything that happens in your life will be an accident. And we don't give that luxury. Okay? So students of the Ladies Guide have understood and have known from now on, emotionalize trouble at your own risk. However, if you can, look at the cause, deal with it before it happens. You must always be prudent. And that is the rule of life. Okay? You must see trouble before it happens and then you stop it. But when it happens and then you have nothing to do, then do not emotionalize. Don't overthink. Don't overtalk about it. Don't draw conclusions about it because it doesn't determine who you are. Okay? That was said. Thank you so much for watching to this end. And don't always forget, you can't fix a watch using a hammer. Okay? Deal with life softly, the way it comes to you, the way things happen. Okay? And don't forget, do not react in life. Always respond to life events because life is an endless problem solving journey. And that's what we do all the time. Mariam Naguja, and see you again next week. Bye bye.
She's a lady, she's a woman, she is love.